Change that today. Audrey, in her words, wanted me to read this statement. My name is Audrey, and I am requesting that you strongly consider and pass House Bill 1171. August 14th, 2018 will forever be a day that changed my life. While I was not an actual participant in the grand jury inquiries, the release of the grand jury report sent a shock wave through the world and within my household. My life was exposed to the world, and in turn, my silence broken by someone other than myself, both staggeringly terrifying and liberating as I heal through the traumas so deeply hidden. I'm grateful to all who have worked so diligently towards the recommended reforms. They say that silence is golden. I say to you today that silence is a torture that bears no other words but pain and agony in relation to childhood sexual trauma. A piece of paper that I signed before I turned 20 took care of me reporting any possible transgressions to law enforcement that may have been occurring with the priest Thomas Skotek in years to come. I have written a letter to those who I could not help because I was not able to speak of the conditioning, grooming, emotional abuse, sexual abuse at the hands of this man of the cloth. I want to share my words to you now so you understand a little deeper, a tad better, on what it felt like to be helpless again and again throughout my adult years. This is to the girls, now women, who I couldn't help in time. This is to the girls who were there after me. This is to the girls who came after me while I was healing and tending to my life. I am sorry that I couldn't stop him. I am sorry that me going to the bishop didn't stop him. I'm sorry that the bishop felt that he needed the apology and outreach and not me and not you. I am sorry that the bishop put him back into the church and school where you were, even after my protests and calls. I'm sorry that the district attorney's office had detectives that went to the same church. I wish that I would have asked for non-biased detectives, especially the female one who felt that the priest needed time to grieve the loss of his own brother while I mourned the loss of my teenage years. I'm sorry that my voice wasn't loud enough back then. I'm sorry that my voice wasn't strong enough back then. I want you to know that I did try. I made every attempt that I could to have him removed, but the higher powers that be wouldn't have it. I wish that I would have contacted someone else, but I went through all the correct channels back then, or so I thought. I'm sorry that I couldn't save you from the hands reaching for your innocence.